Hi, I'm Sherry from Shaza Blue Crochet, and if you're anything like me, you have a big basket sitting around of scrap yarn that you don't know exactly what to do with. Well, today I will show you a simple tutorial that will help you get rid of all of the scraps that you have. Let's get started. Today I have a join as you go motif that you make with a 4mm hook, any scrap yarn that you would like to use. This one has mostly gray, purple, cream, green, black, you name it, it has it, and you don't really have to worry about which colors you use if you don't mind having like a scrappy look. This can be used for making t-shirts, or you can make a whole afghan with it. You can use it for sweaters. Basically anything that you would like. It's all up to your imagination. But let me show you how to get these motifs made and how to attach them, because they are a join as you go. Okay, to get started with our little motifs, we just want to make a slip stitch, a slip knot on our hook, and then we are going to chain 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are going to join with the first chain and slip stitch. That's where we slip stitch, so that we get a tiny little circle here. And into our circle we are going to chain 1 to get up to height. That is not a stitch. And then going to do 8 single crochets into our circle. And I'm just going to put a stitch marker in here so that you can see exactly where it is that we have started with this. So 8 stitches, that's 2, 3, and feel free to go over your tail end. You don't need to do any special weaving of your ends here. Just chaining, doing the single crochets over it will be enough. Okay, I believe I have 8, so I'm going to count that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I do. And then we're going to join with the slip stitch to the first stitch. And then you are going to chain 1, and you're going to go back into the same stitch and make another single crochet. We're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to skip 1 stitch and we're going to go into the next and make a single crochet again. And then we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip the next stitch and go into the next and make a single crochet. And then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip the next stitch and go into this one and make a single crochet and chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this you're going to join to the first single crochet with a slip stitch. And that is your round 2. I've moved the camera in a little bit so that you can see a bit better what I'm doing. I am going to now slip stitch into that chain 4 space, and I'm going to chain up 1, and I'm going to do a single crochet. I'm going to put a marker in that, a stitch marker in that one, and I'm going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to go back down and I'm going to make a single crochet into the same chain 4 space. Then, without making any chains, I'm going to go over to the next chain 4 space and I'm going to make a single crochet, and then I'm going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to go back into that same chain 4 space, and I'm going to make a single crochet again. And then I am going to, without making any chains, I'm going to go into the next chain 4 space, and I'm going to make a single crochet, and then I'm going to chain 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then back into the same chain 4 space again. And again, make a jump over to the next one, make a single crochet, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to go back into here and make a single crochet, and then I am going to join to the first single crochet, and that is your next round. Now you've got these little chain 4s and you've got these chain 6s. You're going to want to move over here and slip stitch into that chain 6 space there, and then you're going to chain 3 to get up to the height of a double crochet, and you're going to do 5 more double crochets into that space. And that's 5 more. So you have, nope, I'm sorry, that's 4 more. I need 1 more. This is the point where you're going to want to join it to your motif. So if you don't have any motifs to join this to, you're just going to make a chain 1, and you're going to continue with the 6 double crochets on the other side. But since I already have a large thing of motifs, I am just going to add it to this little corner right here. And to do this, I need to decide first where I'm going to attach it. And I'm thinking that I'm going to attach it into this chain space right here. So in order to attach it to that chain space, you're going to go down and you're going to pull up a loop and you're going to slip stitch. And I find it easy if you now turn it so that you're facing down when you start to crochet. So you yarn over and you go down 6 stitches. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then you're going to want to do a slip stitch into the second single crochet there just before the new chain space. And then without any chains, you're going to yarn over into the space, and you're going to start with 6 double crochets. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to be attaching it to the next point, which is here. If you did not have any other motif to join it to, you would be just doing a chain 1 here. But since we do have other motifs to join it to, and we need to join it to this point where we have 3 of these, then we just take the closest one. I don't know if you can see that, the closest one, and we're going to grab a stitch and we're going to slip stitch through there. Again, we're going to turn this so that we can just head down the other side again with our double crochets, and we need to do 6 double crochets on this side of the chain. Sorry about my cat meowing like that. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more, and that's 6. And then we're going to slip stitch into the single crochet that starts off in the next chain 6 space. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to start doing 6 double crochets up the next chain 6. That's number 4, 5, and 6. Now here you would either add a chain if you didn't have anything to connect it to, but since I do, I have another spot that it needs to be connected to. We're just going to go down into the space where you have done a chain 1 on this one here, and you're going to pull up a loop and slip stitch through that that hole there, and then you're going to yarn over, and you're going to do 6 stitches, 6 double crochets again down your chain 6, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then you're going to slip stitch into the next a single crochet that's attached to the next chain 6. Yarn over, and you're going to do your 6 double crochets up the chain 6. And this is 4, 5, 6, and since I have attached it at 3 other points, I'm just going to make a chain 1 there, and I'm going to do my 6 double crochets back down the other side. That's number 4, 5, and 6, and then you are going to make a slip stitch into that first single crochet there, and you're going to fasten off. And then all that's left is to weave in your ends on the motif that you have added. And this one has already been through your circle here when you crocheted over it, so that one is pretty safe. You don't have to do a whole lot with that one, maybe just put it through once or twice. And then if you like today's video, please give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, boop the bell if you want to get notified of any new content that I upload. I plan on doing a lot more tutorials, a lot more of the unboxings and patterns, and of course you can find me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will leave the links for that down below. I will also leave a link for my patterns when there is a pattern to be had, and there is a pattern for this one which I will be uploading to Ravelry when I upload the video. As long as the video is out, the pattern will also be on Ravelry. So just look for this motif on Ravelry. This one is going to be a free pattern. So enjoy it as much as I am. And I would really love to see what you do with this. If you make a sweater or a blanket or anything, just I would love to see it on Instagram or on Facebook. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.